Of course. Chivalry is not dead.
My challenge to that is he doesn't know you that well.
Well, you get to know me over dinner. You have the opportunity to ask questions, and you pay for it by paying for dinner.
So he has to invest into like getting to know you?
Yes.
What if he's testing you and he's like, I want to see how invested she is into me. Shouldn't she split it?
No. I feel like that's something that comes after.
What if he's thinking in his head, like, what if she doesn't like me after this? I paid for a $50 steak.
Go where you can afford. California Pizza Kitchen, Olive Garden, Chili's.
What do you want in a man? Besides money and
Give me the mic, first of all. So for me, I'm an independent woman. So I don't ask for money. I don't ask for you to drop me off, pick me up. I have my own place, my own car. I ask the person I'm dating to respect me, to honor me as a woman, to back me up. Coming home to positivity, a foot massage, a dinner, wine.
She knows what she wants.
That's what I want.
And him about the first restaurant he gonna take you to. What's the last restaurant your daddy took you to? Because you shouldn't be coming to him to be your daddy. That's not his role. It's a first date. I want y'all to bring that down to level 3. Y'all way on 10 with this foolishness and want to embarrass somebody. My second question is, have you ever been anywhere? Where do you take yourself? Let me see your checkbook registry. Let me log into your bank account and see what you feed yourself on a regular basis. Where do you take yourself for lunch or dinner? That's the next question I want you to answer. And then the third thing about this, come on back over here because I need you to understand what time it is. A real lady is gonna be there for the purpose of what it's for. She's not looking for food because she's hungry that she can't afford so she can take it to go and get a doggy bag. I'm gonna wrap this up to go. Why? You ain't gonna have food tomorrow? That's a poverty mindset. So a first date, again, is to get to know the person, to hang out, have fun. Y'all should be laughing and talking. It don't need to be a steakhouse. We don't even know if you worth a steak. You might just be worth a piece of bread. So ladies, young ladies, grow up. Get some maturity about yourself. Y'all buying titties, lashes, booties, and everything else. And you want somebody else to feed you. Save your money, stop buying your body, and put it to the side so you can have some food. That's not a man's responsibility. Now, once you dating a man, and once he get to know you, and y'all vibing, and he want to take you to a nice restaurant, guess what that means? You well deserving of that. He think enough about you to make a reservation. But some of you don't have reservations about your mouth. You talk bad, you disrespectful, you ghetto, you trifling, you don't have an income that substantiates what you want this man to do. You don't reserve being lazy. You full out lazy. You have no reservations on that. But you want the men to make a reservation for a restaurant, but you don't reserve what's between your legs. You passing it out like candy. You rated E for everybody.
Oh my God.
These women aren't interested in casual coffee dates. They demand lavish $1,000 dinners. Some might call it narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, a trait more prevalent in women than men. Magazines, cameras, and Facebook, considered 3 of the worst inventions for women, seem to intensify their insecurities about appearance and status. While I couldn't care less about people's opinions of me, women often prioritize others' opinions while disregarding what their partners think. The perception is that women stick around just to benefit from their male partners, leaving as soon as they believe they can't gain more. They move on to the next male victim, lamenting about their previous partners not providing enough. It's a recurring cycle where women blame the guy, overlooking the common denominator, themselves. It's both puzzling and amusing. During an Uber ride with 4 women, each claimed the male was the reason for their breakups. These single women left their boyfriends over perceived entitlements. The stories were so absurd that even a complete nut job would find them hard to believe. Despite this pattern, women resist change and continue complaining about the same issues. If I were to adopt such behavior, I'd prefer a mental institution. Have you observed the constant ego boost women receive on social media, with likes from thousands of thirsty guys who may not have experienced genuine intimacy. This continuous validation feeds their need for approval, turning them into attention vampires. Women seem irresistibly drawn to those who withhold attention, creating a challenge for their approval. Paradoxically, they reject those who readily give attention, as it poses no challenge. This pattern contributes to their sense of entitlement, as accumulating attention makes them feel deserving of certain privileges. A prime example is seen in Instagram models who garner masses of likes and comments for a seemingly average appearance. This abundance of attention fosters a belief that everyone should cater to their desires, or else risk being labeled misogynistic if they express dissent. This entitlement mindset is not exclusive to social media, but permeates society itself. While women advocate for equality, their default emotional and irrational thinking may limit their ability to see the bigger picture. Evidence lies in the language used. Women often say, "I feel," while men say, "I think." Society tends to cater to women, portraying them as pure and innocent beings, even though reality may diverge from this narrative, an incongruity that the judicial system often overlooks. In court, it often seems that women have a significant advantage over men, with a 9.5 out of 10 likelihood of winning. Instances exist where a man faced termination for merely greeting a woman. A false accusation of sexual harassment led to his firing without HR investigation due to fear of negative PR. The legal system even allows women to avoid consequences for stealing sperm from a condom, citing the absence of protection as a justification. These scenarios underscore the extent to which women, not solely based on attractiveness but on gender, can exploit their situations. From an early age, these women have learned that certain behaviors yield desired outcomes, especially when thirsty men readily fulfill their wishes to gain favor. Such women often weaponize their sexuality, leading to a sense of entitlement. A recent TikTok video, shared on Reddit, depicted a girl cleaning her boyfriend's apartment.
Clean my boyfriend's house with me.
While the arrangement seemed reasonable, with the guy working long hours and subsidizing her living expenses, comments overwhelmingly criticized her as a pick-me. This reaction raises questions about societal expectations, suggesting an imbalance where the man is expected to work, pay rent, and handle all domestic chores, while the woman seemingly contributes little beyond existing and freeloading. This behavior is prevalent on FDS as well, where women expect men to take on the responsibility of organizing, paying for everything, performing all domestic chores, acting as a free therapist, while disapproving of women doing emotional labor, running errands, and catering to their every whim. There are even posts suggesting that a man qualifies as high value only if he cooks for the woman every day after work. Some attempt to rationalize these expectations with references to the burdens of motherhood, although a significant number of them claim to be child-free. My observation is that, if these women are not conventionally attractive, a small percentage of less desirable individuals will still offer them compliments. They readily accept such compliments, even from individuals they would otherwise ignore in real life. Unfortunately, some women appear to be mentally stagnant at the age of 14, finding validation in sources that, logically, should not hold significance. The sentiment expressed is that women should not participate in voting or hold positions of power, let alone manage households, schools, or the country, contributing to the disintegration of America. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership and super chat. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.